started and opened the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will have the football first. The last edition of Bedlam went to Oklahoma State, and the Cowboys rolled in a big way.
They smashed the Sooners, and I guarantee the Sooners have talked about it, and they're tired of seeing highlights. They're tired of seeing the lowlights, actually, for them. Their mistakes, they've heard about it for over a year now, Palmer. They're ready to do something about it.
Yeah, that was embarrassing for Oklahoma. You know, the Pokes are kind of the little brother in this rivalry. To have your little brother smash you like that and do it on a national stage, that's something the Sooners have had to hear about all year long. They're going to try and turn the tables here today.
Got a man. It's Clinton. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be... Oh, he's got some space.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Might as well give it to him again. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. To the air, it's Robbins. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Sooners trying to cash it in on first and goal. From the gun. Hauls it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Looking to throw again. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here?
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job and nice discipline by this defense.
Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Oklahoma State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments. And it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense. He decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special. And if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of...
And it's a fumble on the play. And this one...
God, I left that on. I was trying now to pass, what you call it.
bounces out of bounds. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Only a couple there, and now steering at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Complete out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Cowboys are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at 48. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact wide hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jason.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place in order to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Cowboys had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be brought down to the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Green. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want... The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. And they'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Scanning the field, it's Robbins. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
And that's a huge play by your defense. Great job and great effort. Getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
Fires toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of calls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Now facing a 3rd and long.
indications of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the air, it's Robbins. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. The play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
It's a really nice job making the play. You think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years, but a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy is no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
Lost the fire on second down. He's got the tight end. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the shotgun, the inside kid. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire.
What? Why did he fall down like that? I was positioning my player.
By that defense, just a short pickup.
It's been a nice drive by this offense so far. Now this quarterback is faced with a critical third down in the red zone, trailing by a couple of possessions. If they're able to capitalize here,
unleashes one deep.
Thank you.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
that is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long. Trying to convert through the air. He's got the tight end. He's into the open down the middle. Pass to 10. This goes firing. Touchdown. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could...
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to
this is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Bringing the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Potter. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get.
Hold you, block.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. This rivalry dates back to 1904. The story goes, guys, that the ball got loose once, rolled down a hill, went into a creek, and both teams went in there and fought for it.
And isn't that just what rivalry...
Brings it down on the right side. Taken out of bounds after a goal pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. It's a seam wide open, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
But this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun. Turning it on! They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fakes to grab. No chance to run, but still a good game. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes a grab on the shot. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Cowboys want to move quickly. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. The snap sets up to throw. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Robbins. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pulls it in. It's Clinton. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the punt team gets down. The return man on the ground. He wastes no time and comes out throwing with the catch. It's Hatchett. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he's got it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got him downfield. Chance for the trip to the end zone.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before.
I love it. You guys are so great.
We have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Robbins. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On the run, it's Jocelyn. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. The Sooners line up to punt it away. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, the Bedlam Bell on the line, and already the Sooners and Pokes have given us some impressive moments.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. And the Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. There we go. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to
this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. An explosive play in the running game. And here comes play number 6 of the drive.
Here we go. Oh, no, that's the other guy. I'll give him a shot.
Here's the handoff. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Trying to surprise him with the pass. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Cowboys line it up with a 1st and goal. Try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Using his legs to buy some time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points that this defense can force a few.
Seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
And I think it really comes down to their...
I love it. You guys are so great.
These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Robbins. Finds his man down the middle. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play.
Pre-play. Is that?
Pick up a few.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Makes a pass to Marker.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football belly low and drive it wide.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jocelyn.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Split the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Potter. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Potter.
And you see on that play the confidence.
Is that stinking setting on? the switch, whatever. Maybe it needs to be though. I got my switch stick delay off.
Has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
Give to the running back. They're there to at the 21 after a pickup of 2. The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Robbins. Firing to the right, complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Good.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After swapping into the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but you're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect them.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
You call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun. Sends it downfield. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing...
Going to take a shot at this DB. Snags it on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Offside. Defense. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And they went right back to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive play.
Yeah, it's a great job in sudden change, right, Reese? You give up the big one, the play before, so you hustle down, you get lined up. You have no idea what's coming next, but...
Lost one deep down the right side.
Why is there a penalty while the ball is in the air?
Into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to go up top. He'll take another shot here. Got it in stride inside the 20. He gets it in. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Pistols keep firing as the Cowpokes have stretched out their lead.
It's been the Pokes offense, to me, has really established the running game. They've been throwing it well, and it seems like when plays have presented themselves, David, they're the ones that have been able to take advantage.
They have. And how much does this mean? Bedlam is such a big rivalry. Oklahoma State fans are jacked up and putting the pressure squarely right now in the second half on the Sooners.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right back to the left. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Starts the drive trying to go up top. He's going to throw deep right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that.
He's loose on the left. Ball spins away. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Making side adjustments here.
I don't know if this is going to work.
From the gun, looking for a man. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Grab the short pass to put the sixth on the board.
And add it on again. This offense.
I love it. You guys are so great.
You want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Everybody going to have to do
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Tamatoa. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This area chunk plays. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. He'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. Hits it up for the 1st down. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the upright. And let's check in with Kevin.
I love it. You guys.
Let's fill you in on what's going on. Boise State is putting on an offensive clinic, and about the only thing we haven't seen is the Statue of Liberty play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Defense wants to bring the heat. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Man, I got that ball.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. Once he got a step, it was all right to the house.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Did he go for that ball? Oh, no, he just got beat off the line.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
He just got beat off.
And the extra point was good as they finished. Going on that drive. Just
I love it. You guys are so great.
Pay it off. On to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed up.
There we go.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Here comes the heat. With the catch, it's Thorne. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's going for a big play downfield. And picked off at the goal line.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to escape and
how did he escape that second game?
Third and long.
Got hit in the backfield.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense
I thought he was going to jump up this time.
They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
So now it's second and long. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Got a man in the middle. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like this living.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they've been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive.
I love it. You guys are so good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
The Sooners decide to punt it away. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. And the celebration is on. An Eskimo.
Awesome!